Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Many blessings to you, my brothers and sisters. This is your August 2024 Zodiac Energy Forecast. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you would like to leave a donation to this reading, to the channel, you can do so through PayPal or Cashapp. Those links are in the description. If you'd like to purchase a gift from my Amazon wish list, you can do that as well. That link is in the description below. This, again, is your August 2024 energy forecast. I am Sagittarian Sun, birthday being December the 19th. So I hope this reading finds you happy, well, living in a place of gratitude and manifestation. So this is what I have noticed about my energy in the month of July. It was very connected to my ability to manifest, to create. I did that a lot in the month of July. And looks like things may be a little topsy-turvy in August, but we'll get there, right? So 9 and 1 is 10, 8 and 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So here's what I think. I kind of feel in the month of August is if you really want to step into your worth and to your value and have other people to see your worth and your value, you're going to have to strip it all down. You're going to have to let a lot of stuff go. You're going to have to say, this is no longer who I am, and just allow it to kind of to shed that old skin. And there may be some energy that you're going to have to face in the month of August that you're not going to want to. There may be some energy that you're going to have to face in the month of August that you have been dreading facing, dreading stepping into, dreading doing shadow work on it, dreading releasing it, dreading healing from it. And all of this is going to bring up a time of anxiety and uncertainty. But we have the sun. 9 and 1 is a transformation. 8 and 1 is 9 and 1 is 10. A transformation. 10s are always transformations. Door closing, door opening. The sun is the yes card. Yes. Yes, all your dreams and desires can come true. Yes, everything that you desire to manifest can come to fruition. Yes, you could be the first millionaire in your family. Yes, the first doctor. Yes, the first lawyer. Yes, the first one to break the ancestral curses. Yes, you are able to do all of that. But first you have to allow. I think I am the only Sagittarian in the world that is not confident in myself. And I know, jokingly, I say that because I know there are a lot of us who go against the Sagittarian stereotypical type, right? Very outgoing, very adventurous, very, non-phased by insecurities or doubt. My whole life has been one ball of insecurity and doubt from the time I can remember. So it's about facing all of that and releasing it and letting it go. And the thought of that frightens me. The thought of that brings about anxiety and insecurity. The thought of stepping into who I am as a spiritual being and allowing myself to be as open to that as divinely possible causes anxiety. It causes fear within me because I know that I am more capable of what I am doing at this moment. And you are also more capable of doing what it is that you are doing at this moment. You have a divine energy and synergy that is waiting to just bust out and to show the world who you truly are. creative, abundant, passionate, independent, strong, brave, creative. I said that, I know, but it's coming through. And there isn't anything that you can't manifest if you don't set your mind to it. So I believe in you and your ability to create. Wholeheartedly, I do. There is new healing here and new financial opportunities here if you allow yourself for it. That Page of Cups, healing is sometimes messy. Getting back to who you are as a divine being and releasing all of those things that have triggered you or upset you or caused you insecurity and doubt from the first time you've noticed insecurity and doubt in your life, healing from that is messy. There is a lot that we are being asked to heal. There's a lot that we are being asked to let go. There's a lot that we are being asked to release. There is a lot that we are being asked to find peace from in the month of August. And when we do that, we come into this sun energy, this growth, abundant, prosperous energy that fills us with gratitude and hope and excitement and opportunity. And some of those things that we have been holding on to, we have been holding on to it because in our minds, in our hearts maybe, that's who we are. That makes us us. Does that make sense? That's our story we tell. That's how we relate to other people. Well, Spirit is wanting you to tell a completely different story and relate to people on a completely different level, because we don't want to relate to people on a very low vibrational level of heartache and heartbreak and uncertainties and insecurities and all that. We can learn from that and teach others how to move past it, but we don't want all of that to become who we are, because it isn't who we are. It is a time and a space of something that happened, and now it is time to release that and move into another time and a space of something that brings us pleasure, that brings us happiness, that puts us in a place and a space of gratitude and opportunity and happiness and abundance. So now is the time. Now is the time, my friends. Now is the time to be in this place of gratefulness and opportunity. We have the Nine of Cups here. She's sitting on this beach. She knows damn well that the tide is coming in and the tide is going to take that sandcastle for a ride. She knows damn well that that cat and that crab are going to get into it, but she isn't allowing it to affect her. Why? Because there isn't anything that she can do about it. The cat and the crab are going to go at it one way or another. The tide is always going to come in. So why are we exhausting ourselves to try to take care of things that are going to be inevitable? Why are we not taking care of things that can transition into amazing, wonderful, beautiful manifestational energy? So what are we giving our time to in the month of August, right? Are we giving our time to feeling lost and confused and left out and burdened upon, or are we working to better ourselves and our circumstances by releasing the old and releasing what no longer serves us and stepping into a time of abundance and manifestation, a time of nurturing, a time of connecting with divine, of being in a place of gratitude, of standing in our power, of using our intuition, of stepping into a time of creativity and passion and sensuality. And it's what we have to decide. It's what we have to decide. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, she's in her element, isn't she? She's manifesting so much, so much. There's so much playfulness here, so grounded, so her roots run so deep, and she's so wise. And she is the epitome of the divine feminine, the goddess, if you will. The ability to create and the ability to step into a time of fruitfulness and a time of abundance. The gold dress that she's wearing is using her intuition and being very open to everything that that she has acquired in her life. I talk a lot about Abraham Hicks, and Esther talks about that everything that we have ever tried to manifest in our lives has been manifested, regardless if we can see it, feel it, touch it, or taste it. And it's all in a vault, and it's waiting for us to become an energetic vibrational alignment to it. When Eric and I were looking at buying this house, Eric mostly, I knew that, so when we offered what it is that we had to buy this house, the loan we could get through the VA, somebody else came in behind us, and the owners accepted that. I knew that those people were going to back out. I knew that Eric was going to be laid off from one job and hired from another. Every time I thought about this house, when I closed my eyes, I saw myself moving in. I saw myself dancing in the kitchen. I saw myself creating a home. And I saw it so vividly that I could feel it. And I have never ever been in a space of manifestation before like I was when I manifested this house. I knew that she was meant to be ours, and I knew that Spirit knew that she was meant to be ours, and there wasn't anything that was going to come in between that manifestational energy and what was meant for me. And I have never, ever, ever been secure enough about something in my life than that. And I am trying to get to that point again by manifesting clients and manifesting the energy of abundance that we need to take care of what is needed in this home. So there's this continuation of working on self, this continuation of being permanently in that spot of the Queen of Pentacles, and not so much in this spot of the Five of Pentacles, not so much in the energy of the Five of Pentacles. And I think what Spirit is saying here is that the difference between that energy and that energy is all about healing, right? And sometimes when we heal, more times than not, Spirit, if we're open to it, shows us all the things that we have to let go. It's the Tower, and the Tower is my favorite card in the tarot. It is that. That is it. Spirit shows us these are the things in your life that you have been hiding from. These are the things in your life that you have to let go, that you have been hiding from, that you haven't been allowing yourself to heal from or to release or to let go. These are the things. And the more you try to hide or separate or turn your back on these things, the more they're going to hinder your forward movement. The more they're going to hinder your forward movement. So wouldn't it be best to see it, to deal with it, to take care of it now, to be in that space, in that place of healing, to be in that space and place of gratitude and thankfulness and working on self? And look, with this Seven of Wands energy, there will always be people who will try to argue and to debate and to fight and to get you, to keep you in that negative vibrational energy. There will always be people who will exhaust themselves trying to convince you that they know what is best for you, right? That they know that what it is that you're saying or you're thinking or whatever the case is, that you're wrong and they're right. There will always be those people who will know more than you. There will always be those people who will think they can do better than you. There will always be those people who will try to knock down your sandcastle or wreck your house or cause a crack in your infrastructure, or cause a crack in your faith, cause a crack in your heart, cause a crack in your relationships, cause instability and cause imbalance. And the thing that we have to decide is, do we allow that to happen? Do we allow it to happen? Do we face them, or do we say, you know what, I have no time for that nonsense in my life. I have no time for that. I have all of these other things to do. I have no time to go on and on and on and on and on with you about what you think and what you think you know. I have no time for that. I have things to do. I have to heal from the past. I have to be grateful for what is in my present. I have to manifest abundance. I have to find new clients. I have to work on myself. I have to be in the Zen mode. I have to recognize that, yes, there are times when things go to shit that are out of my control and I can't do anything about, and I have to just let it be. There are many things that I've got to do in this month of August. And fighting and debating and arguing with you about this, that, and the third ain't one. And it's really way at the bottom of my list here. And so we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, I think what I just said is the King of Swords is logic, right? Doing all the work, doing all of the investigating work, doing all of the spiritual work, doing all of the book work, right? Recognizing and acknowledging, and even being in a place of stability and balance, and being in a place of speaking your truth. And that was me speaking my truth. I have a lot of healing to do, and I have a lot of work to do on myself, and I don't have the time or the patience or the desire to get into a debate or an argument with you about what you know or what you don't know, or how you know it or how you don't know it, or what I don't know or what I can't see or what I can't hear or whatever. I do not have time for that, because at the end of all of this, it is up to me to either be at a low vibrational and match your level, or be at a high vibrational level in a place of gratitude and zen and thanks for the abundance that I've acquired and created for myself and my family, and allow myself to be just in this place of manifestation, of beautiful energy, of wonderful synergy. And I love that the Tower is here. I love that the Tower is I love that Spirit has brought the Tower into this month of August to show me that there are some infrastructures in my life that I need to really recognize, that there are things going on in your life that are not as stably sound as you may think they are. And sometimes we tried to hide that with a new coat of paint and polite conversation. And sometimes there are so many fucking cracks in those walls and that foundation that coat of paint and that polite conversation ain't hiding shit anymore. And we need to recognize and realize that there's work that needs to be done, and that those same people who you're offering that polite conversation to and that other coat of paint ain't doing the same for you. They don't give a shit about how you feel about what they're saying, or how you feel about what they're objecting to. So if we lower ourselves or our standards or our energy to meet them, we are doing nothing for ourselves. We're doing nothing for ourselves. So, and it almost feels like that they are trying to perceive themselves to be as passionate about your happiness as you are passionate about your happiness, but they think your happiness comes from a different trajectory altogether, a different place and a different space. I know where my happiness lies, ma'am, sir. I do not need you to tell me. So I think there's a little bit of conflict going on also in the month of August, and it's you standing. Now, you could stand up for yourself and you could have that debate or conversation, but would it make a difference? Probably not. Probably not. So there's a feeling of abandonment here, a feeling of being left out, of cast out. And the Tower comes in. So I have a feeling that there are some relationships in your life in the month of August that are not as structurally sound or not as stable as you thought they were, and those are going to come up. That's going to make a little bit of a show, but there's definitely healing here. Definitely healing, definitely healing. There's justice here as well. So whatever it is that you've been wanting, needing, desiring, you're getting it. Karmic scales are balanced. Animals may play a huge part in your month of August. Spirit animals, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the animals around you. Pay attention to your spirit guides. They're going to make a show in the month of August to guide you through this time. I feel the need to, one more card. Yeah, there's a reconciliation here too. So that's interesting that we have the feeling of abandonment, the Tower card, the Seven of Wands, but there is also a reconciliation. So that is going to be very interesting to see what this reconciliation is in regards to. Who are we reconciling with? Who are we forgiving? Who do we have to heal that energy with in order to get to where we desire to be, right? So we have faith, hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. Faith that everything is going to work out fine. We have serpent, rebirth, non-conformity, unconventionality, and we have wayfarer, contemplation, searching for the truth. The Five of Pentacles, I kind of feel that this wayfarer card is kind of like the Hermit. And in a way also like the Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles is looking for sanctuary. It's looking for truth, looking for guidance. How did I get here and how do I move past this, right? How did I get to this place where everything seems to be falling down around me? And how do I get to this place of inspiration and rejuvenation and hope? How do I get to this place of rebirth? How do I get to this place of reconciliation? How do I get to this place of inspiration? I'm going to do one more because there's a little empty spot over here. And we have portal, progression, originality, idealism. So there definitely is progression in the month of August for you, Sagittarius. And our last three cards are listening to wisdom. I love that card. We also have meditation for creativity. And one more card. That listen to the wisdom, I really feel like every time I see that card, I just get this feeling of ancestral, like listening to your ancestors, listening to the messages from your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, right? Listen to the wisdom of your elders that are on the wind, that kind of thing. Meditation for clarity. Meditate, listen to the wisdom for the creativity in your life. And that inspiration and courage reminds me so much of the Eight of Wands, having the inspiration and courage to change, being inspired to change, being inspired and having the courage to step outside of the box, having the courage to change the way things need to be changed, having the courage to search for that inner truth, that inner guidance, having the courage to find that inspiration and find that hope and reconcile, and then come back to center and come back to truth, and also recognize what needs to be reconfigured in your life in the month of August. That can help you find sustainability, balance, and stability. Know that you are divinely guided and loved, Sagittarius. Until next time.